Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Heroes of Might and Magic 3. We're about to enter this tomb. Shocking, I know, considering we're playing the map Tomb Raiders, but there it is. Hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, I think we'll keep going actually. So, we have a hole here. Subterranean, well we are subterranean. And I think we'll actually get to see some new artwork that the team's done somewhat recently. There's this corpse. Check that out. Nothing. Quest card. We have to kill the Master Genies, presumably these ones. Everyone wants to kill those guys, apparently. Our expedition into the depths of the mysterious vault continued. We had to do our best so this tomb, built for whom, when, would not become ours as well. Not only worms and the usual undead, but all sorts of magical creatures prowled the dark corridors and dusty halls. Some of those monsters had probably infiltrated here from the nearby caves when the passages had opened, the collapses had opened the passageways. Others seem to have always been here, guarding their ancient secrets. Though I called this place a tomb, we found no ritual burials here. I kept thinking about who and why had erected this majestic underground temple. However, my companions seemed not to care about such things. Castord appeared a man changed, like a young alchemist whom his master had finally allowed to use his distillation pipes, reagents, and inculabra after years of training. He kept rushing from one wall to another, seemingly reading the writings unintelligible for me. Every now and then he fervently flipped through a small notebook, taking notes. Before long, the elf apparently noticed the ancient hieroglyphs did not arouse the same kind of enthusiasm in me. We have a red portal one-way entrance. This one-way portal clearly leads deep into the tomb, but it is unlikely that Henrietta and her expedition would have travelled this way. So we need to defeat the Orgoi-Korkoi, but they're probably sitting here. Fair enough. I suspect this mission's going to be more than just finding Henrietta. We're probably going to have to deal with Agar's nonsense as well. And if we're particularly lucky, we might get to see some of the new artwork that the team's made for the underground sections. This appears to be closed off, but let's see what's happening here. We walked cautiously through the tomb, checking for any signs of halflings or humans. There was a noise ahead, a noise I already knew well. There were sandworms. Now it was clear to me what had happened here. The worms burrowing had triggered a collapse in the tomb. Where Henrietta and her expedition had recently passed, we only find piles of rubble. Stones, broken ancient columns and steels, all covered in unfamiliar writing. We'll have to find a way around. Oh, we won the battle, apparently. These are angry Orgoi-Korkoi. Well, that's okay, but you can have you come towards us. Well, maybe we should just cast haste or something. Oh, you just get morale then. Oh, but you went for the ammo cart. Maybe I won't have to do the classic, you know, YouTuber thing of never accepting any damage ever, but we'll manage. There we go. What morale? It's not a problem. Don't worry about it. Looks like we have to head to the left. So we shall do so. We have a pile of wood. Well, was that the ancient treasure? Here we have an abandoned mine guarded by a pack of sandworms. Some gems, another quest card. Sealed by the Master Genies, like everything else. We will clear the sandworms. Just do the mass haste, it's fine. They wouldn't get morale a second time, surely. Okay. We could set these sandworms on fire. An easy fight. Excellent. And it is an ore pit. They're digging up rocks from underground. What a novel concept. The ground is made of rocks, of course, so I suppose it makes sense. More areas locked by the Master Genies. Sandworms, of course, are now popping up with alarming alacrity. Well, commonality more like. Does make me think we've not seen many of them, have we? Were some in the starting section? No, it was more bounty hunters. We've not had a lot to do with sandworms yet, apart from those like 2 catacombs in the previous mission. Let's attack these Efreet Sultans. Well, they've got speed. That's a problem. Can't let this happen. But once I'm given the ability to do something... I mean, I do appreciate the irony of using a flamethrower to defeat a fireman. So that's always clever, but, you know... I don't like the amount of damage we're taking, literally for free. So we're not going to. We're going to just have to reload the game from this campaign save. So it's a star axis, and it is worth doing, but we'll need to make sure we bring a suitable tribute to this fight. Like expendable troops, I don't care too much about. That being said, I may need to just progress further. No, it's just for the star axis. Now, the star axis is important, I just don't want to bleed off bounty hunters for it. Like, I could just bring some armadillos, perhaps. Not sure on that solution. Could try to hypnotize them. Well, I'll think about it, because I don't want to bleed troops. But this seems to be a lot of dead ends so far. Like, are we literally just having to clear these Master Genies? I suppose there was this area to the right I haven't yet explored, and there's this area here. We may yet need to do some alternative exploration, because everything is being blocked off from different directions by these or other Master Genies. Okay. So I could sort of fix this from a formation perspective. How good are my offensive spells? I've got an Ice Bolt, and I've got a Lightning Bolt. I don't really think that's sufficient. We'll give it a quick go. But if, for example, I just did, like, you know, this, is that sufficient? I don't think it is. So, Ice Bolt won't kill a stack. Lightning Bolt half kills a stack. Even if we did a mass slow, it's not fast enough for us to get out of here yet. Let's try something else. Let's get out of here. I'm curious to see if there's another entrance to this region. More places requiring the Master Genies to be killed. But there is this area to the right, which we did not yet explore. Well, look at that. An observatory. There's even a nice light blue border guard so we can get some more spell points. There's a wagon, there's a seer's hut, there's many things that could potentially interest us here. I think we have to land here to get to these resources. I suppose if it's relevant, because right now it isn't, but it may well turn into being relevant. Okay. Well, we'll get the gold mine while we're here, and the double mana mine as well. And then we'll hop into the airship, and we'll go to this region here. Or possibly this region here. Okay, we got a plan. Well, we did enter the tomb, and then we left the tomb. Time to cast Mass Slayer. And then we wait. We've got a bit of movement to them, these guys. We'll probably want to kill them quickly. Yes, they may prove to be challenging. Let's kill this stack off. Bloodlust, oh man. Let's cast Clarion. Just gotta get the first move. So if we attack here, this guy should move in, and then we can get a nice triple hit from that explosion. Assuming the bounty hunters don't just finish the stack, they didn't this time. I may have to let one of these out just to see what we can do. That should be safe. If things transpire as I have predicted. Oh, but it went up to attack these. Then this went up to attack again. Then you blew up. I guess it worked out okay. Well, let's torch these, shall we? Excellent. You can then come around and stab these. Excellent. We'll then finish off this stack. We'll clone again. You can then, like, leave, I guess. Activate detonation of death. Defend, defend. Hide in the corner. Oh, morale? Oh, there you go. You just defeated yourself. Well, that worked out nicely. No losses. It's the way we like it over here. We'll grab the resources. And we'll open up the magic spring as well. Let's now head to the airship. And journey on to pastures new. This might be useful as like stopping point just for like pathfinding purposes as well. But yes, let's head to this location first. Which we can't actually do, it seems. Not in one turn, at least. Maybe if we do a horizontal movement. There we go. This actually works quite nicely because we can disembark directly onto the grave. And then dig. Getting another Amulet of the Undertaker. Now that's what we like to see. We can turn that in. This had a few gems in it. And we've got some border guards again. The King's Road tax. 20 mercury, 20 sulfur, 20 crystal, and 20 gems. It does have enchanters behind it. I don't know if they're going to be friendly enchanters. Possibly. Might as well deal with the rust dragons. The 15... This guy does have mercury on him, of course. And of course there's mercury elsewhere, so... It's an option. Let's see how cleanly this fight goes. One genie may be fine. Mind you, if you're just going to attack the ammo cart, why are we having any losses at all? We don't need to have losses. We'll just clone this. Who said losses were okay? Anyway, Sentinel automatons. I like what I see. We have 7 mercury from that adventure. More than enough to open the way. Actually, we're 1 gem short of opening the way to the quest guard there. We don't, from memory, have a way to trade resources. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for a single gem. Maybe she can cast summon boat for us. Suppose I should use my view map button, shouldn't I? There doesn't appear to be much gems sitting around at my current position. There's a gem there. Well, we'll keep it in mind. In the meantime, we've at least got an Amulet of the Undertaker. We even used that fight against the dragon to purge the bad morale, which is convenient. Let's head up in this direction. We'll disembark here. Tweak of the Weasel. We got even more mercury. Some more crystal. We're up to 101 crystal now. Recently, our village north of here was destroyed by a volcanic eruption. We thought it was just another natural disaster. They tend to happen often enough in these parts of the world. However, the mage I spoke to claims it was the work of the evil earth spirit Ukimi, who dwells somewhere in these mountains. I don't know if it's true or not, but if the mage wasn't lying, the spirit is still around. Who knows what's trouble it will bring us? Please, find this monster and deliver us from this threat. So I'm guessing that's just... kill a certain dude? Yeah. Fair enough. There's a magma elemental out there. Can't be trusted. Oh, look at this! Another Redwood Observatory. Revealing even more territory we could explore, including places that we can get stuff. Well, the throng of champions is before us. We should defeat these throngs of champions. There's a Kimi there. It has a somewhat decent amount of earth elementals. The question is, what's the spell casting like? But in theory we should be able to land there and eliminate this threat. Could be tempting. We also have this gem that we can use to open the Library of Enlightenment, which is also something that we want to do. For now, let's defeat the champions, shall we? Apparently it's going to be a difficult fight. Let's see. I suppose it is a large number of champions. I've sort of just been ruffle-stomping through the fights in many ways. Let's see how far they get. Yeah, they do get some decent clip. These are level 6 units. I'm probably being a little bit blasé. Oh, morale. That's not allowed. Well, it wouldn't be allowed if I'd equip the artifact that prevents it, of course. But I haven't done that. So, we'll have you position here. Yes, we're not doing that much damage. As much as I was a little bit confident earlier. This may not be as simple as it looks. Oh yes, bloodlust on the Sentinel automatons. We should be able to torch these. Oh, no, 2 engineers did. probably not worth it anymore. Not that I want to be, you know, just like always be like, oh, we could never lose units. But this is a bit much. Especially when they ignore my clones to go kill things. Let's avoid this fight for the time being. Discretion is the better part of valor, some have said. A throng of champions. Let's wait for a little bit more army. Fights, of course, aren't going to get any easier. If I have to take that fight, I will. But, you know, there's gems here, for example. I like how that's apparently the route you want to take, but we don't need to take that route, let's be honest. We can land here. It's a horde of Naga Queens. Part of me feels like that might be slightly more doable. Yes, I mean auto combat thinks so. So let's cast Slayer. Fire Shield on the Sentinel Automaton seems reasonable. We might just cast Counter Strike and let him go ham, eh? Might work. There's the Counter Strike I wanted. Well, I'll do the clones anyway, though. It's just so much damage, it's just worth doing. I'll make sure the engineers are standing by. Maybe the shield doesn't do that much. Haste, of course, is not bad. Let's use this opportunity to leave. Well, then we repair these guys. Excellent. A nice, beautiful explosion. I'm gonna make the decision to try and just kill the bottom stack, leave the top stack alive. Or is it the other way around? Well, point is we can have our vulnerable units leave while the Nagas just deal with the clone. Oh, unlucky! You blew yourself up in the face. Well, that wasn't a good play, was it? Now, I have positioned my airship in such a way where I'm going to need to board in order to leave again. So that was clever. Can we just do a mass haste? Well, maybe not a mass haste. Actually, yes, mass haste is enough. So, we'll just leave. And then disembark again on the other side. We do have the gems. That's actually quite a large number of gems now. We might as well do the treasury too while we're here, because it's just free money. What else do we have? Month of the Butterfly. We find another Amulet of the Undertaker, further increasing our reason to come back here. And what do we have here? Sulfur. more precious resources. So we can't get this one, and we can't get this one. We can do the pyramid. What spell is available here? Is it sacrifice? Well, we'll have to fight out the battle first. Probably should cast slow just to be safe, but you know, it looks like a pretty easy fight. Like I was saying. It's time to activate Detonation of Death. Boom. Look at that amount of destruction. Fire Elemental. That's an interesting spell to know. We can now summon 45 Fire Elementals to perform a fight. We could use this against the Efreet Sultans to do it without losing any units. We'll like lose one goblin or something, right? Could be an interesting option. Well, this was worth doing. Let's head back to the airship. I, for one, would like to get access... Well, that's annoying. Waste of movement, but... I, for one, would like to get access to a few important things, including the Library of Enlightenment here. So we'll head there now. This box also intrigues me. I wonder what's required to get that white border guard. Oh, it's just, you know, play on easy, but, you know. I suppose that's why you didn't have to bother with the, paying for the Library of Enlightenment, too. Week of the Weasel. That's not passable, is it? No. Well, I guess we can land here at least. We can't disembark here, but... Time to disembark now. So it means we can't get the enchanters, which are probably for free. That being said, we can now get to the access of the Library of Enlightenment, further boosting our already bulging statistics. Yeah, we just can't reach. I suppose I want to get one of the goblins now. Wonder if it's faster to walk from there or fly from there. Probably fly. We'll go for flying. We'll pick up a goblin as well. Actually, probably should pick up a few goblins. Like 6. Alright, let's head out. It probably wasn't faster to use the airship, but I have now. Means we can leave it parked in a decent place at least. We could probably fly from here to here. Want to deal with this guy. It's an option. For now, it's time to disembark. And down here is the Violet 2A. Let's hand in these amulets of the Undertaker. +1 knowledge, +1 attack. Excellent. Well, while we're here, let's have a go at the Fire Elemental Frenzy idea. This might be dumb and not work, but I'm curious. Let's give it a go, and then we'll call it a video. Maybe I need more mana too, which is another thing. So let's, for the sake of making this easier on myself, we'll disequip this. We'll put on the Hideous Mask. I guess none of this else really matters. We can have that on. I suppose I can have that on as well, but it's not going to matter for this fight. So, with the hideous mask, well, I can see one problem already. For some reason, I didn't split this guy into one bonus stack. There was a problem. You know, mistakes were made. The Master of Magic, more like dead. Which means I have to say yes. Which doesn't actually end the campaign, funnily enough, even though effectively it does. I suppose it just means we get to save us not dying over and over to the ending cutscene. So that's something. Okay. Try again. We may lose the ammo card though, and that would be sad. Guess we'll see. Mind you, the bounty hunters have 24 ammunition anyway. So, is it a problem? Maybe. Okay, now we can cast Fire Elemental. 51 Fire Elementals. Is that sufficient? Should just be fine. Maybe. Let's hide in the corner. Yeah, we're gonna lose the ammo cart, that's for sure. This actually should be fine. Yeah, we got plenty. And we can just keep summoning. It sucks to lose the ammo cart, but I didn't really have a way of, like, not doing that. This is already sufficient stuff, really. Be a good Frostring moment. I don't have Frostring, do I? No, sadly not. It would have been a good moment for it. Oh yeah, this is fine. We don't need to even use more mana. Now, it should make me a ghost hero, if I understand, of having no units, but otherwise fine. Now it kills me as well. Does it mean I get to come back? No, I'm just still dead. Okay. That's not going to work then. To make that work, I'd need to be able to resurrect, and I don't have resurrection. Okay. I think I've got part of an idea there. Like, if I had a scroll of animate dead, I could do it on skeletons. Okay, okay. Well, we'll park that idea for now. Thank you all for watching. When we come back next time, more Heroes of Might and Magic 3.